I think we live. Mu'tasim, good to see you, bro.
Good to see you, bro.
Dang, bro. So, Mu'tasim, bro, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do? How old you are? Things along those lines.
Cool, sure. I'm Mu'tasim, or Al. I'm 25 years old. I'm an engineering graduate. And right now I work for a rail consultancy business in London. I work and live in London. So yeah, that's me.
Nice, bro. Great. Great to hear that. I mean, Mu'tasim, we've been working together for what? 3 months, close to 3 months now, yeah?
Yeah, just over 3 months now, yeah.
Just over 3 months. And within 3 months, you've been crushing it. Of course, man, you've been killing it. You've just honestly had your transformation. Lost what? 10 kilos in 3 months, yeah?
Yeah, it was literally 10 kilos on the dot. From the 31st of March until the 1st of June.
Nice, man. Very nice. So how was your experience like? You know, how did you manage to achieve this transformation?
Sure. I think at the start, just the lifestyle changes were very difficult. It needed a lot of focus and getting used to just that was so unfamiliar to me. But then not only do you start getting used to it, you start liking it because you start seeing results. And the transformation, to be honest, I mean, I've said this to you before, was so much beyond what I'd expected, especially over a 3-month period. I'd never thought I could lose that much. 10 kg is a lot. On top of that, the amount of knowledge that you learn as well, in terms of diet and exercising and the timing of dieting and exercising and how to execute. And it's just, yeah, it's a wealth of knowledge that obviously with your help I managed to acquire, which is really good. But yeah, it's been a really good journey, and it's definitely looking back more than worth it, man.
Nice, man. Nice, man. I'm glad you feel that way, you know. And you're right, man. It's like you said, it's beyond what you expect. You know, when you're changing all these things, it's not just the food and the exercise, but it's the whole lifestyle that comes with it. And you find that what you learn spills over into other areas of your life. You know, it's not just your diet, but you become more. I'm sure you become more disciplined in other things that you do. You're more focused with your work. You feel better about yourself. Things along those lines. So, what did you learn? What did you learn that you think the most valuable thing that you learned from this experience?
I think one of the most, in terms of diet, for example, I'd say 2 things. The first thing is there's 7 days in a week. Yeah. So, having a poor day in terms of adhering to your diet doesn't mean that the rest of the week, you write off the whole week.
Yeah.
That was the mentality, you know. So if Monday or Tuesday I go to my old Dutch in Holborn after work and I have 2 pancakes, you know what I mean? And then that doesn't mean that I can just, you know what I mean? It was a mentality thing personally for me, where I can just, I had a really bad day, the whole week, write it off, just eat whatever you want, and then we can start next week. But that's terrible. That's one thing that the program taught me. There's 7 days in a week. So if you have a poor diet today, tomorrow you can always fix it.
Yes.
And let alone even tomorrow, you can fix it at the next meal, to be honest. Just adjust your meal at the next meal. That's the first thing. The second thing is timing. So when spacing out your meals properly, having an actual like structure to your diet. So not just eating when you're hungry, you know? Those were the 2 main things in terms of dieting. And in terms of exercising, also similarly having a structure. I'm not someone that usually timetables exercising or dieting, but I think this knocked me into shape, and it definitely taught me how to do that, and that is actually a good thing. There's a lot of benefits that can come out of it. Of course, you know, because of just how any working person's life is, you know, you have to make adjustments here and there, but just having a structure always helps you. And your program definitely brought that into my life, because I need structure to go with my full-time job and you know, my other responsibilities and stuff. And your program definitely did have that, so that was good.
I'm glad it did, bro. I mean, you're in shape, bro. Honestly, you're in shape. When you first came in, you had like big cheeks. Your neck was
Yeah.
all messed up.
Yeah.
Your arms were all big. You're actually you look great now, bro. You look in shape.
Thank you, man. Yeah, definitely. I feel it definitely as well. Yeah, a lot of definition,
Mm.
and trimmed like my body completely. Like my stomach area, like I have to get new trousers, like jeans and like work trousers, everything. Everything is like a parachute right now.
That's good, bro. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good problem to have. Yeah.
It is, yeah, you're right. It's a good problem to have, yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good problem. No, man, well done to you as well. You executed everything right. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You did very well. Like, you know, I've worked with many people. You know, you see the ones that you see some of them on the group calls. I mean, you know, you done very well, man. You executed correctly. You followed it very well. You asked the right questions as well. You were always engaged. You were always like, you know, looking after certain things, certain details, which obviously this all adds up to the end. You were very honest. You always told me whenever I asked you, not once did you lie to me. And by the way, a coach can tell if someone is lying. I can tell if someone is lying to me. Yeah. But with you, you never lied. You always told me the truth. Whenever I'd ask you, you'll be like, yeah, bro, I'm not going to lie. I did that, you know.
Yeah.
And, that's part of the reason why you were able to get to such results in such a short period of time, because you always told me the problem. And once you told me the problem, we could find a solution together instantly. We don't have to, you know,
That's true, yeah.
we don't have to beat around the bushes. Yeah,
Yeah, transparency is really important, isn't it? Because if I hide it from you, then you know, I mean, we'll never know, and then it just keeps going on and on.
Of course, yeah. So that's one thing you did very well. How do you feel now, man? What's different about right now than 3 months ago? How generally, you know?
I think energy levels are a lot better now. So my mornings are, you know, not the same. My mornings are a lot more vibrant and it's like filled with energy, and I don't feel like I'm dragging my weight anymore. And also picked up a couple of habits of sometimes, you know, exercising first thing in the morning. That's also really good, because it means that I can wake up early, go for a run, come back, have breakfast, and then be ready to work. And that really it warms up my mind and body, and it just puts me in a zone where I'm just ready to work. I'm really efficient, and it's definitely worked for me, especially, you know, working from home, and it can get really just depressing sometimes. So definitely that's one big difference is energy levels. The first thing you realize, and to be honest, I realized that 1 month in. To be honest, I noticed that my body was a lot more awake. And secondly, you start sleeping better. You sleep better. You don't have trouble sleeping, and you don't. I think that's something to do with me previously eating late. Late dinner habits are awful. You know, having dinner after 9 p.m. I never do that anymore because of the program, and that's also meant that, you know, my sleeps, I get better night's sleep. I don't feel slumped in the morning. Yeah.
Good for you, man. Good for you. No, I'm happy for you, bro. I'm very. How do you feel internally? How do you feel like generally about yourself and things along those lines?
Oh, really good, man. Like I'm proud of myself because I didn't think I can. You know, it wasn't easy. So knowing that I did it and knowing how hard it was, it's a really good feeling, and it definitely makes you feel like, you know, a lot of things, you know, that you might be trying to achieve but you think you can't achieve. It's just a matter of mentality and, you know, not really applying yourself or not seeking the right help, or just not looking at you. Maybe you're not looking in the right places. Maybe you're not asking the right questions. Maybe instead of saying to yourself, oh, it's fine, I can fix it next week. You know, I can fix my diet next week. I can exercise next week. Instead of that, maybe you can do it today. You can actually do something today. or plan
Yeah.
for tomorrow. You know what I mean? But yeah, instead of being passive about it, it teaches you a lot. It's really good.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No, respect to that, man. Well done to you. Well done to you. I mean, I remember on our first call, you were like, bro, if you actually get me to a year, I wouldn't believe it. And you got there, bro. You did it. You know, you did it. So well done, man. I mean, you did great work a lot. Honestly, I mean, you executed well. So and you were not afraid to actually do it. You know, some people they get honestly they're afraid. They're afraid to go take that step. And you were not afraid. You actually dove in. You're like, okay, let's do it. I'm in. So well done, man. Props to that, man. Props to that.
Thanks, man.
Now, who would you recommend this to? You know, who would you, you know, if, like, what would you say to people who are in that situation where they're overweight, they're not healthy? You know,
I think it's if you're someone, as long as you're someone that actually wants to, for example, get in shape or lose weight or whatever it is you want to do, you want to get your body toned or you want to bulk up, and you know, like we all know that there's a lot of information being distributed and thrown at people all over YouTube
mm,
and social media and everything. We can all access it, but it's more than that. You need more than that. It's just not enough. It's simple. It's just not enough. You need someone that's with you throughout that journey. That you need someone that can solve the problems that you have along the way, because you all have problems, and a lot of people, those problems, they can be, you can easily overcome them, but they grow those problems in their head, and then they just stop, and the journey stops before it even starts. The minute you stop losing weight, or the minute your diet starts fluctuating up and down, and you just lose faith in it, and you just, just forget, it's not going to work.
mm,
So I'd recommend it to anyone who has a fitness goal, to be honest. If you're motivated enough to get to that goal, then that's definitely something I'd recommend to someone.
great, man.
As long as you're motivated to do it, do it. It's worth it. It's worth the time and money investment. It's worth it.
Mm,
It's worth it because you're getting results within a short space of time, and sustainable results as well. We're not just talking about results that you'll get and then next week you'll just nullify all the results that you've gotten. It's not like that.
great, man. Great. Very well put. Very, very well put, man. Well, man, now that you've kind of, I mean, you're very close to your transformation. You're pretty much there. What's your next goal? What's your next grand goal?
I think the next thing for me is maintaining and honing like the level I've gotten to. I want to, for the next like month or two, just make sure that it's ingrained as a part of my life, and I really don't want to swing back to the unhealthy lifestyle I was living before. My diet and my lack of exercising and just 1 week on, 1 week off. I don't want to do that anymore. So just sort of honing all the progress that I've made over the last 3 months. And then once I've done that, I think I can look forward to maybe potentially maybe toning or defining my body a bit, maybe bulking up, or if I feel like it, I might even try to lose more weight,
Yeah.
But it's very, very, very important to, once you get to your initial goal, to just try and sort of
Consolidate.
exactly, consolidate and make sure that you don't just you throw it away.
Sure, yeah. Of course, man. Yeah, and which is what I'm going to teach you. Of course, I mean, once this is done, it's not done. I mean, yes, maybe the 3-month program of you losing the weight and getting there, but after that, I also teach you how to consolidate. I keep supporting you to make sure that you don't just get to the goal, but you stay in the goal. Because that's even more important than just getting to the goal. What's even more important is staying there, learning how to stay there, while experimenting with new food, while adding in a little bit of variety into your diet, so on and so forth. So yeah, man, it's exciting times, honestly, man. It's exciting times, and you're still at the beginning of your journey, man. You've gotten there, but there's so much more opportunities for you now. You know, like you said, you can bulk, you can lose even more, you can gain, you can define, you can, you know, get ripped. You have a lot of opportunities from there, you know, because you're
Sure.
fit. You're fit now. You can choose what you want to do, you know.
Exactly, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's also a big point as well. If you're someone that plays sports, this program is also for you, because I play football and basketball, and I play intense football, and the difference between my performance before the program and after is unrecognizable. Like, I can easily take part in a 90-minute football session, easy, no none of that, and getting tired, because it's just part of my life now. I'm not just playing football once a week and the rest I'm just sitting down, not moving around. I'm exercising 3-4 times a week, and then I have football as well. So that's also a big plus.
Nice, man. Good for you, bro. I know you're killing it. I know you're crushing it. Well done, man. You know, we're gonna keep going now. You know, we still have a few more kilos to lose and then consolidate that.
That's it,
Yeah, man.
man.
I'm excited
Good
for you,
luck.
bro. Very excited for you. You know,
Thank you, bro.
no worries, man. No worries. Great, man. Amazing. You know, anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I think just the key point is like, for someone who is, like I said, motivated to go towards a fitness goal. I think, honestly, from personal experience, I think that your program is worth the time and money investment. And I'm not just saying that. You know, I've been like having calls with you, weekly calls with you for 3 months. I definitely think it's worth it for anyone out there who's contemplating it.
Cheers, brother. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that a lot, man. And well done to you as well, man. Honestly, well done. Very proud of you. It really motivates me to see you where you are right now. That's one of the reasons why I do it. You know, I do it because I get fulfillment and satisfaction from seeing where you were and seeing where you are now, and all the progress you've made and all the progress you want to make. That's just, you know, that's the best feeling in the world, man. So well done, man. Honestly, very
Thanks
proud
a
of
lot,
you.
bro.
No worries, brother. No worries. Nice one, my G.